All right, so we're live. Oh, guys, I just did a whole intro, and you guys didn't hear any of it because my mic was muted. Yay, that's amazing. Oh man, I love you guys. This stream tonight is not going to be an extremely long one. I'm exhausted. That debate was fun. I had a good time. Uh, There's let's see. Ha! Vishanti. Yeah, haha, you uploaded the General Jaws emoji. Of course, Vishanti. You made an amazing an amazing emoji. I had to upload it. Oh, Walker, or is that Walter? Yeah, Walter. Oh, now audio. Yeah, so when I started this up, I completely forgot to hit the or unmute my mic, and Fight the Flat Earth wasn't here anyway, so I had no one to gauge whether my mic was even hot or not. But I have, yeah, mute fail, LOL, Commander Darklight, you nailed it. But yeah, so tonight's debate was fun. I feel like I tried to be different, okay? And I still felt like there was still enough unique me in there, the way I approach things, that I did still feel comfortable. And I wasn't over the top like I've been in previous debates. So I'd love to hear from you guys. What did you like about it? Did you enjoy the debate? Number one, did I get anything wrong, or is there anything in the debate that I could have explained better? Is density really mass times volume? Did I did I fuck that up? Of course, I know I didn't, but yeah, that was great. I had a great time. So I'm gonna stop for a second. I'm gonna let all you in the chat tell me whether or not, or what there was about that debate tonight that I could have done better, or to tell me what I did amazing at. So leave it up to you guys.
Hello.
Oh, there he is. What up, Fight?
How you doing? Oh, I gotta try and be quiet because it is so early here, and I'm in
Yeah,
danger
I'm
of
not.
waking up my daughter.
I'm not going to be on too long. Brown01 says I was drinking. Brown01, he says sorry I missed it. I was drinking. It's okay, man. I miss you, bro. I need to fucking get back to you on Discord. This goes out for all the people that have messaged me on Discord. I said this earlier. I don't know. There might be a few of you that weren't around. I really needed to take a break and step away from everything for just one moment while I was dealing with my health issues. As you can tell, I really felt confident about tonight. My voice really feels strong still. I personally can hear it kind of, sort of, starting to fade now, but this is magnitudes better than it
I thought you did a
was
really
a
good
week
job.
ago. Yeah, what did you think, Fight? What did you think?
I thought you were very clear at explaining the things that you meant. I thought that your arguments weren't refuted in any way. I thought you were funny. Yeah, you did perfectly. You know, it's not hard to debate someone like Flyer Fuzzy Jesus, but you made it look super easy.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm gonna post the link to the debate in the chat for those that haven't watched it yet, because I do think I just saw Raven Zero ask for the link. So,
I've emailed the link to Flatter Fuzzy Dumbass,
yeah,
Hello.
who was
Ashley
so... Hello,
Fortenberry
Sean.
says, Team Skeptic, did you inject Lysol to cure your virus? Yeah, I have this special Lysol bleach mixture that I have, and I mix it together. I drink a little bit of it. I mix it in my mouth like a bird does, kind of like a mother bird. I mix it in my mouth, and then I hook one end of the IV into my mouth, the other end of the IV into my veins, and I just blow it through. So yeah, I mean, it works. I feel good. Can't argue with that logic, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Why argue with logic?
Yeah, here's Lucy Miller. Here's some advice. Don't take advice from people in internet chats. Oh, wait.
Can I just point out how much of a fucking snowflake Flat Earth Aussie Dumbass was about me being a little bit mean to him?
Oh, did you like how I set that up? And I was like, is he being mean?
Yeah.
Do all the flat earthers
My
in there, do they
God.
all get hurt so easily?
Oh,
$2
I'm the
super
subject
chat
of so
from
much
Raven
Flat
Zero.
Earth
Thank you,
butthurt, and that
team.
makes me
Thank
feel
you.
happy.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said I'm the cause of so much flat Earth butt hurt, and that just makes me feel so satisfied.
Yeah, I would say me, you, Reds, Sean, Jared, Geo, Micro are amongst the top of the flat Earth hate mountain. I think.
Did you add me in
Yeah,
there?
they really don't like us.
Yeah, I said Sean. Did
Yeah.
I not say Sean? I thought I said Sean. I tried to hit everybody in the crew because me and Fight the Flat Earth and that whole crew, we're really the last two to come in. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody else has been there for a lot longer than me and him. And we've been there for almost 2 years now. And
I would just like to point out that I am banned from damn near every Flat Earth channel, while you guys are not. Just saying.
I don't go to, I'm not like that. I don't go on a lot of other channels, so they don't really ban me too much. Jessica G, who was polling the audience, trying to find a mod that would time me out because I would not accept pineapple on pizza as a viable anything. She super chatted me for $5. The lack of whistling. Go ahead.
I'm just going to start timing out people that say pineapple on pizza is good. You're dead to me. Just get out.
Yeah, you know what? Here's the thing.
here.
If he times you out for that, you just message me. I'll make you a mod, and I'll unmod Fight the Flat Earth so you can get him back. So that's the way we do it around here. We have fun, guys. Is that Flat Earth Aussie Jesus? Did he join?
No, that was Sean
no.
angry with his keyboard.
Okay,
and
great,
I think
great.
Jessica in the background. Did you just mistake JC for Flat Earth Aussie Jesus?
Seriously?
I mean, they look a lot alike, but
Oh, hell no!
Oh!
Ba-dum-bum.
You and Flat Earth Aussie Jesus look a lot alike. She just dropped her phone.
Oh,
Just saying.
fuck. You got to buy her a new phone now? Just because of what I said.
Texas tonight.
Bring it on, little woman. Bring it on. You're what?
Bring it on, little
4
woman. You're not
foot
wrong.
10 and a half, 105 pounds. Yeah. Done. We'll go straight to the
She's
gym.
going to cook you some food. She's going to cook you some food and bring it to you.
Jesus.
I got a whole bunch of Nathan Thompson's flyers that I'll pass out to you.
He's going to give you a bunch of Nathan Thompson flyers.
All right, so Jessica G says the lack of whistling and mentions of pineapple pizza was unacceptable. Therefore, you lost a lot of points in my book. So 4.1 of 10. Do better, be better. Jessica, 4.1 out of 10. I'm a 4.7 easy. A 4.7 easy.
Hey. Team, I just want to read out YouTube Surgeon General's comment. He says, I've watched you both meet each other and slowly fall in love since the beginning. I thought he was talking about Sean and JC, then I read the rest of it. At FTFE and Team Skeptic. Best soap opera ever.
Dude, we have an origin story that goes just, it's amazing. It's an amazing origin story.
Yeah.
From rags to riches, from zero to hero. Well, he was a zero. I'm just hero to hero. I just did a parallel move, a little sideways move. I saw an opportunity to help out a struggling, I don't know what you want to call him at the time. I guess you can now call him a struggling entertainer, but I met this struggling whatever. I threw him a bone. The bone was a huge cow bone. I tried to throw it right at his fucking head.
Team,
it missed.
Let's face
and we
it.
became friends.
Let's face it. I'm the Batman here. You're the Robin. Okay, we all know.
Yes. All right, then we have.
I'm not saying I am Batman, but have you ever seen me and Batman in the same room at the same time?
No, you make a great point. In fact, I'm pretty sure that you are officially Batman because of that logic alone. Nil says, Team Skeptic, you need to expose the mixture first in UV light. Yeah, so when I'm mixing my Lysol and my bleach in my mouth, I'll go ahead and stick the UV light tube in there, and we'll flood my mouth with UV light. That will be before I spit it into my veins to cure myself of corona. Oh, Morthos for $7.99 Aussie. Love your work, bro. Nah, I love you, man. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Where's Fight at? Where's Fight at? Where's Fight at? Where's Fight at?
Oi,
Where's
oi,
Fight at?
oi.
There he is, right there. I knew you'd come
Sorry,
along
that
with
delay
it.
was in my brain this time. Sorry.
I should have hit Sean up. We'd
got
all
me-
heard that about 3 seconds ago because it would have been 1.5 seconds less of lag and 1.5 seconds less of the thought bouncing around between bones in your skull without ever hitting gray matter. That would have been a lot
Where is
faster.
fucking
But
Flat Earth Jesus?
I
I've
learned my
sent- I've
lesson.
sent him the-
Love your
the
work,
invite.
bro. Great you're feeling better and to have you back. Oh, FTFE. Never forget that 20 divided by 5 equals 100, mate.
God.
Lol.
You missed that, team. You missed it. You
What did-
missed
what-
it.
what did
He
I
was-
miss?
When he was... Right. There was the super chat that said to him... Because he said that density is mass times volume. And he can say that because you can reverse equations and it's the same thing. And then a super chat asked him, right? And he said... And the super chat said, so does that mean that 20 divided by 5 and 5 divided by 20 are the same thing? And then he started doing the maths and he said, well, 20 divided by 5 is obviously 100. And nobody said anything. You all fucking missed it. You let that go past.
Wait. Flat Earth Aussie Jesus said that? I did not hear him say
Yeah.
that. I did not hear
he was
him
trying
say that.
He was trying to do the math to back up his claim that mass divided by volume is the same as mass times volume. And
Okay.
doing the math
I
in his
missed
head,
him
he
say
said that
that.
20 divided by 5 is 100.
I will go back, clip that, and that will be in my. I'm gonna do a video on that debate. So I
about
really
died,
enjoyed.
honestly.
I really enjoyed my performance there, guys. I'd never felt like
Yeah.
I don't want to say that it was because Flat Earth Aussie Jesus was an easy target or an easy debate. They're all the same. Anything when it comes to Flat Earth is always going to be the same. There will be maybe a few people who make arguments here and there that are different, but it's not flat, so it doesn't matter. There's an explanation for everything. So you just got to know the explanation, got to know the return. And he didn't offer anything new, so it was just a matter of, pointing things out to him, like going over the same arguments that I go over a million times a day, So, but when I got done, I really did. I felt good about it. I was like, okay, now I'm ready to really put my head back in and just get into it. But I really want to keep that same type of demeanor where it's more of just proving. And I was really trying to not
What
get
did you
mad
say?
not one single
Oh,
time.
no. Yeah.
Of course,
Sorry.
that didn't work. I did end up getting kind of pissed off. But let's see.
I mean, it's hard not to because they've all got the hypocrisy of constantly going, don't interrupt me, don't interrupt me. But the thing is, they never stop talking. And they'll start saying something that's a totally false premise. And then they'll build the next 300 things that they want to ramble on about on that one false premise. And if you don't stop them and address the first thing that they've said, they will just go on and on and then claim victory by shitting on the chessboard and running away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I learned early on in the Flat Earth debate scene is that they will scattergun, and you never get a chance to go back to the point that was initially brought up because you have to deal with everything else that they said afterwards. That is Flat Earth 101 tactics, is scattergun everything.
Let's also, the 20
Yeah.
divided by 5 equals 100 is probably a lot worse than this. But do you not remember him saying that that resistors have different buoyant forces depending upon their resistance?
Oh yes,
Like electrical
yeah,
resistors?
apparently,
Yeah, if it was a
resistance is the
resistive
same thing
force,
as buoyancy.
if
Yep.
there was a thing about resistive force like he was describing it, everything would fall at different rates based entirely on their density. Everything. You brought up the 1 kilogram weight, 1 kilogram weight. You should have clarified that by saying, say I have 1 kilogram of lead versus 1 kilogram of wood, or two objects with different weights that are the same size. They're all going to fall at the same rate, but if it was a resistance thing, they wouldn't.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, apparently density's mass times volume. That's been verified by science.
Wow.
Or Flat Earth Aussie science.
Here in about 5 minutes, I have to leave for a few to deal with a call, and then I'll be back in after that. If Flat
Okay.
Earth Aussie actually wants to show up.
If
I sent him
you
the invite.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Fight. If he doesn't make it, it's okay. I'd love for him to come on. Um,
Well, I wanted to have a quick chat with him, just poke him a little bit for being such a little crybaby.
I thought that was hilarious.
Oh,
And then
but T,
no,
let's
no.
talk about the.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
What the fuck was that? Someone just died. People are asking in the chat as well. That guy in the chat, that Darryl Frost,
Yeah.
what what a fucking idiot he is. I mean, he's actually someone who's been a supporter of ours for a while, right? But he keeps saying stupid things, and then he's just started arguing with us about everything.
I've noticed that he's hit or miss with me. I don't care. People have their own opinions. The idea that what he said is he's wrong. First off, so
Yeah.
in the demonstration I showed, and I called it a demonstration for a reason. It's not really an experiment. It's a demonstration. It's a demonstration of adding a certain amount of mass, causing the force of attraction, the force in the direction of the center of the Earth, to be increased, and you can see that increase in the on the weight. Now, we're not calculating exactly how much of an increase should be there because, number one, we don't have the weight of the ball. We don't have the weight of the pyramid. We don't have the distance from the center of the ball to the pyramid. We don't have anything to go off of that. So it's not an experiment. It's just a demonstration of adding additional mass beneath an object and increasing its weight by doing so.
Okay, Skeptic. I'm going to drop out.
And
Leave my line open for when I come back.
Okay, cool.
and
All right.
part of his issue was that it goes up by 1/1000th of a gram, right? And he's like, there's no way that tiny little fucking lead ball can make that much of a difference. But what he doesn't realize is that's the maximum accuracy.
Yeah.
Of
It
that
could just
scale,
be it could just
right?
be rocking it
Yeah.
above the threshold.
Yeah, it could be going up by 1/1,000,000th of a gram, but that was just enough for it to click over to show an extra 1/1000th of a gram. We don't know because it doesn't measure any
Right.
more accurate than that.
And it's
But
a very
he kept saying,
incomplete.
well, it could just be observational error. What do you mean observational error? The observation is you add mass, the weight increases. Where's the fucking error there?
Yeah,
Oh,
if
man, idiots
okay,
are
so
idiots. They're everywhere.
So if you didn't have that underneath there, and you kept seeing a difference between 166 and 167, or 165 and 166, then you could go. So there's this drift in our measurement of the pyramid. Now again, I don't really call it an experiment. I call it a demonstration because they don't really give us the information that we need to verify that experiment yields that result. All he's doing is showing in the thing that additional mass underneath, really close, is going to give you an additional acceleration, which will result in that object gaining weight. And it does in the video.
Yeah.
It gains weight. So that's exactly what you said.
Man,
Or exactly
there's
what he
idiots
said.
all over the place. It's terrible.
But
Stupid
he's not
spreading.
I want to say something though. He's not a flat earther, and he's just trying.
No,
you know,
he's not.
I don't like care how he addresses us. That doesn't bother me. He's wrong. He's not always right. Maybe he thinks he's always right. Who knows? But at the same time, like tonight, he was absolutely wrong. He's like, it makes you look like an amateur
and that-
when you keep bringing that up. I'm like, what?
And then,
It's a demonstration. How does that
and
make
then
me
he started
look like an
attacking
amateur?
me for. He's like, well, what do you know? What are you, an actual engineer? Blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah. And I was
yeah.
like, well, yeah, this is what I've trained in. Blah blah blah. And he's like, well, what's the difference between accuracy and precision? And I told him that precision is it's the difference between two measured values, and accuracy is the difference between a measured value and the standard.
Yeah.
And he was like trying to get me in a gotcha, and I said that, which is pretty much right, but you know, there's a more kind of better worded definition, but that's exactly right. And then he started going, oh, you're wrong, and it's just like, stop being stupid for no reason.
Yeah, I stopped
You're
engaging
fucking
with idiots. I just not important. I said, hey, you know what? I'll look into it. He was trying to say because of the relative size of the Earth compared to the size of the lead ball, and I'm like, that's not how it fucking works. It's two different masses we're talking about. They're lined up. They're adding to the acceleration on one object. Both masses will add to the acceleration of one object.
Yeah. Like
So
he
it
exists
doesn't.
on the top left of the Dunning-Kruger scale with a lot of the flat earthers, though.
Yeah, like if you took that ball and you put it on the other side of the Earth, and it wouldn't have an effect on it. I mean, it would. It
No.
really would. It still would pull on that, but it would not
Yeah,
pull on
yeah,
it
it's still
enough for
tiny,
you
but
to.
because you are, you're reducing the distance to the center of the combined mass of Earth and the ball. If you're putting the ball on the other side of Earth, so you would, because you're reducing the distance to the center, you would be reducing the gravitational force. But
What?
because there is some extra mass there, there's still a slight increase.
So you bring it up a lot. What's the name of that experiment where they proved that the mountain was actually pulling on the plum?
The Schehelian experiment.
The Schehelian experiment. That is a type
Yeah.
of Schehelian experiment right there, where the mountain is really
Yeah.
just a massive ball, and the pull on it is in the same vector as it is with the pull from the Earth. So we're getting two
Yeah.
different accelerations, two pulls that are going on there, and the combination of those two pulls are increasing the weight, the measured weight with the scale of the pyramid. That's all that needs to be understood there. It's just a demonstration. If they gave us more data, then we could look at it and say, okay, well, maybe this falls, maybe that is something that we can discuss, but we'd have to know that there was drift before. I mean, and then the idea that this, that it's a 1980s scale. What are you saying? That the science in the 1980s was false? That we can just discount
dude,
all of it because
thing. That's another thing. When you started bringing up the video, Flat Earth Aussie Jesus went, oh, well, that's just a digital scale.
Yeah, I didn't stop him. I should have said something there, but when he said digital scale, I was going to be like, no, that's not a digital scale, bro. Do you know what a digital scale
I
is?
about lost my shit.
Do you know what a digital scale
Honestly.
is? Okay, yeah, that's not a digital scale. You're wrong. He was wrong about a lot, but let me get some of these super chats. Stringer
Flat
News
Earthers
1 for
again,
$5. To the victor goes the spoils. Thank you. Appreciate that. It was an easy victory, guys. I had fun, but it was easy. Macabre
Well, let's face it,
Malefica
they're flat earthers. It's not hard.
for $5 Aussie dollars. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie!
Oi, oi, oi.
There he is. Now that was delay, guys. He was on point on that one. You gotta minus the 1.5 seconds of no information back and forth, because information is actually just traveling to frickin' Egypt and back before it ever gets to fucking fight the flat Earth. He says
Well,
Macabre
the
Malefica
problem
for
is,
five-
see, that the problem is that I'm not actually in Scotland. NASA put me in orbit. So because I am orbiting the Earth at approximately 23,000 kilometers a second, the internet connection can be a little slow.
Macabre Malefica says Batman, guy who likes to beat up other mean people while wearing latex. If you want a cool superhero, look to the God Emperor of mankind.
No, sorry, but Batman is he's one of my favorites for one big reason, and that's he doesn't have any powers, yet he will still fucking stand toe to toe with Superman, Thor, whoever fucking he comes across. Yes, Batman has faced Thor. I know they're Marvel, but there's been crossovers. But he doesn't have any powers, yet he will still fucking go toe to toe, and that's fucking cool.
All right. So here's the challenge, fight. Here's the challenge. All right. I've got 3 super chats that are coming up. Sean, are you back yet or no? Okay, Sean's not back. So 3 super chats. You can get JL Warren. Let's see. I'll let you do Sparky and Jay's because we'll do JL Warren's separate. And I'll read Jane Doe's. Do your Batman voice, all right? Go ahead. You can do Spark. Do you see Sparky and Jay's? $5?
Yeah. So Sparky and Jay for $5. Have we talked about how he said 20 divided by 5 is 100 yet? What the actual F?
Pretty damn good, actually. Alright, so here's Jane Doe's for $4.99. Some of the things Flat Earth Aussie Jesus said in this debate should earn him an entry in Dumbfuck of the Year 2020. You killed it. I suck. You killed it.
See,
I suck.
Yours was quite close to Val Kilmer. Who
fuck
is the
you.
worst Batman, so that's not.
Fuck you. Don't put that evil in my life, Ricky Bobby. Don't put that evil in my life. J.O. Warren, one for 199. Thoughts on the Nathan Thompson mod chaos, if any? The way I'm gonna say it is
It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, it's okay. So that's obviously James's channel, and he can run it the way he wants to. Just like I would have a problem if somebody told me who I could and could not mod on my channel, or who I should and should not mod. The mods on my channel are mods because, for the most part, they've been around for a long time. People that I've had communication with offline, people that I've talked through Discord with, email with, Twitter with, people that I feel that have my interest in their heart while they're in the chat. People that would see something that's wrong and not just let it slide because they know that to be wrong and they know it's not good for my channel. I don't think that goes on everybody else's channel. I don't think Nathan Thompson is a good person to have as a mod. He kind of has a very extremely biased viewpoint, as well as his acceptance of censorship for no reason. And when I say censorship, I mean his ability to keep you from saying something by timing you out or booting you from their fucking Facebook group, which is listed as a fucking debate discussion group between those two different things. No, it's not. Okay, it's a glory hole for flat earthers. That's what it is. They all go in there and they take turns being the person on their knees, and they tell each other how nice and big it is while they look at it face to face. So, I'm glad they booted me.
Okay, if I can give my 2 cents on it.
Yeah, go ahead.
As well. Like Team said, it's James's channel. I don't think Nathan being a mod is good in any way, but James's mentality behind it is if Nathan's a mod, then flat earthers should feel welcome. And as he does, unlike Team and I, who are clearly biased, James does promote his channel as a non-partisan channel. So he has to be seen as neutral as much as possible. However, the way he treated some of the people in the chat, especially J.L. Warren, I very much disagreed with. It doesn't mean I'll stop supporting James because I like what he does. And I have told him my thoughts on this. And I think he is monitoring the situation with Nathan. But it's a difficult one. But yeah, the way he treated J.L. Warren I thought was a bit out of order.
I guess I had myself muted. However, you can guarantee he'll never get a spot to be modded on this channel. I don't care if he becomes a becomes a globe earther, supports me, becomes a patron. It doesn't fucking matter.
Exactly.
Patrons and members don't just get mod status on my channel. As I said, it's really a matter of who I feel has the best of intentions. Plus, I don't want to have too many people modding because then everybody feels like they're obligated to pay attention to the chat instead of the show. And I've had people ask me, hey, I support you and everything, but this mod thing just isn't for me. I just don't want to feel the responsibility. Yeah. And it's not a big deal. If I mod you and you'd prefer not to be, just let me know and I'll take it away and we won't have any hard feelings either.
No, fuck it. You'll do as you're told.
Let's see.
Mr. Andrat says, have you checked the math in regards to the scale with the triangle weight measuring gravity that FGFE uses? Team Skeptic, there is a video where the weight measure doesn't match the math. The issue is that they don't give us the weight of the lead ball underneath, so we can't actually do the math. But as Team and I pointed out, the accuracy of the scales is only up to 1/1000th of a gram. That doesn't mean that is the increase that was measured. It could have measured a much lower increase than that, but it was enough to tip the scales over to increase by 1/1000th of a gram. We can't do the math because we don't know the weights involved, but it's still clearly a demonstration that if you add mass, it increases the weight.
Yes. And that's why when I talk about it, I make sure that everybody knows that it is a matter of, that is a demonstration. That is not a scientific experiment to come to the table with.
Yeah.
It's something we can say, look, you would need to explain this demonstration supports my assertions or my, what I'm pushing forward, but it doesn't, like I would, without the weight and the distances and the volumes of everything involved, there's really no way to know for sure whether, it moved it a full 1,000th of a gram or not. So, again, maybe I'll be put in a position to where I can replicate that with numbers and distances and all that with a more precise and more accurate scale.
Yeah, I've looked into buying a similar but more precise scale, and they're actually extremely expensive.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, John Rapp for $2 Aussie. Oh, you know what he wants. He wants the John Rapp treatment. $2 Aussie. Aussies are the future. Citation fucking needed, John Rapp. We compensate for the slow. You compensate for the slow by what? Flat Earth Aussie Jesus? Nice compensation, John Rapp. Nice compensation. If you're in the chat right now, be sure to give John Rapp the appropriate greeting and John Rapp chat. Let me go ahead and start this off.
No,
Unless
see, I'm a little
fucking
pissed
fight
off at you
beats me to it.
Australians because you have flat earthers that live in the northern hemisphere with us. They've almost got an explanation for they don't, but they think they do. But to be a flat earther and live in the southern hemisphere is some extra stupid. How could you let that fucking happen? Seriously, how can you be Australian and be a fucking flat earther? Blows my fucking mind.
Yeah, my fucking chat's fucking up and won't let me give John Rapp the middle finger. So everybody, please give John Rapp the middle finger there. Yeah, and thank you. And then I do see a hashtag
it just
fuck
says, John
Fupa.
Rapp, middle finger, fuck, where's my emoji?
Yeah, fuck, where's my emoji? And then I see Mike71 with hashtag fuck Fupa. Yes, sir, fuck Fupa. Me and Fupa actually haven't been playing a lot of Call of Duty lately because I've been kind of a little bit too under the weather. So, we'll have to do that for you guys. It's fun, man. My gaming channel's fun. Sometimes me and Fight get on there. Sometimes me and Fupa get on there. Sometimes me and my brother get on there.
Dude, I've changed my weapon and my loadout and everything now. I use the what's it fucking called? I can't remember what assault rifle it is, but it's the assault rifle with the largest bullet, the 7.62. And I've got that set up to
The
do
Ram 7?
like really, really high damage. No, I don't think it's the Ram 7. I'll have to show you the loadout, but I've got it set up so it's so quick and stable, but with so much power that it's just 2 or 3 shots will guaranteed take off the armor. And if you get a headshot with it, it's a guaranteed kill.
Well, you're going to have to show
I'll
it
need
to
to
me.
play some more. Yeah, we'll have to play tomorrow sometime.
All right, so the plot hole for $2 says it's voodoo, but yeah, you both missed the real BM. What did we miss? What do you mean by that,
What?
plot hole? You're scaring me. You're scaring me. Point and laugh for $2.99 Aussie. He says, both of you missed the real BM.
What I miss?
The real BM. I thought you knew.
No.
I'm counting on you here. You can't always count on me, Fight. I'm kind of counting on you in this one. Plot hole. Let us know what you were saying. Renee and me.
What
Fuck
have I done?
Fupa. Factard. What's up, man? I just can't give John Rapp the finger. I guess I'm just too Canadian. Sorry. Oh my goodness, Factard. Well, don't worry. When I can give him the middle finger, I'll give him the middle finger twice for you. Oh, but we love John Rapp, though. We do love John Rapp and our Canadian friends. And Enacito Maldonado, who says, Team Skeptic won't play what? GTA 5? I have GTA 5. So even the chat can get it right. Yeah, well, I've got a monstrous chat, so... Yeah, I see BM, haha. I still don't know what BM is.
Yeah, what have I done here?
Oh my god, Theo Reddick, my son wants me to play Valorant. He says I'll be good at Valorant. Good night,
Yeah,
folks, from
my son
Jessica
keeps telling
G.
me
Good
about
night.
Valorant.
Dream of pizza with no pineapple.
Isn't it from the same guys that made Counter-Strike Go?
I don't know, but it's a very, very similar game to Go. Very similar.
Yeah.
How about the middle toe from Lucian Andrews? How about it then? Oh, Batman. The real Batman is Keaton. Okay. Yeah, I didn't say who I thought
Oh,
the real Batman was. I just said that I refuse to be Val Kilmer. I do like the original Batman. I liked Michael Keaton's
yeah.
role. I felt like he was kind of arrogant, but not too much. I guess, but it's just his kind of like, I don't know. He kind of brought Beetlejuice to the
I thought Ben
Batman, and
Affleck
I
was
liked it.
I thought Affleck was a great Batman. Yeah, really good Batman. I really enjoyed Affleck as Batman, and I'm kind of gutted that he's not carrying on the role of Batman after Zack Snyder killed the DC EU.
Point and laugh for $2.99 Aussie. Who do I have to root to get a spanner in here? Point and laugh. You know what? I'll one day we'll get you in there. Serious consideration. Serious consideration. Like I said, it's just a matter of just when I need it, I'll make somebody who I think I've seen a lot. And I appreciate the super chat. But as soon as I need a mod, I'll keep you in mind. Aniceto Maldonado, Keaton was the best Batman. Yeah, I do. I do think that. I personally liked that Batman movie the best. One of the best. I think I'm kind
Yeah.
of torn between the
The
first Batman and Heath Ledger's Batman movie. So far to the point that I will call it Heath Ledger's Batman movie.
Meh.
That
See, I
Meh?
thought although Heath Ledger was great, didn't enjoy the movie. Didn't enjoy the Batman story. Thought most of the movie was quite boring.
How can you think
Um,
that the movie was quite boring?
Because apart from the scenes that Heath Ledger was in, the rest of it was a bit meh. Batman being a little bit of a bitch. Like, now he feels like he's got responsibility, but he doesn't want to use it. He just, like, whined the whole time.
The plot hole
I
said
didn't
my
enjoy it.
voice sounded otherwise. Did I make like a vocal inflection, a tonal inflection that had me? I'm trying to think of who the Batmans are that were the best or that were really good. Now I am going
let's
to just
point out
say,
the bad thing first. Fashanti said that Val Kilmer was a great Batman, but I just have to point out Bat Credit Card and Bat Nipples.
yeah, Val Kilmer was not the best Batman. Vishanti, we'll fight hands down. We'll just box it out.
Fight me.
And I do think though Michael Keaton was the better Batman. I just liked the way he was. I don't know. I guess it was a time when he was real prominent as an actor, and I just like his roles in movies.
Yeah. Hey team, I'm really going to need to drop out now because it is 6 a.m. here.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, fight. Thanks for coming on. It was just a matter of just coming on to,
No
hey,
worries.
Planar Walks and that thing. It was just a matter of bringing you on for a quick conversation so that some of these people could harass you too. What up, Ed Dana? Mike71. Let me just go through. Quit asking me to. Okay.
Well done again, team. You did a good job. I'll speak to you later.
All right, man. Take it easy. I'm not going to be on very much longer. I'm just going
Bye,
to
guys.
give Sean a chance to come on and say hi to some of these people. Take it easy, fight. Quit asking me to sprinkle them chesticles. Yeah. Magda, how you doing? Commander Darklight, it's good to see you. Clive Wells is dead to me. Fucking pineapple on pizza, my ass. All right. Let's see. Planar Walk, man. I need to get back in touch with you, bro, because I haven't been talking to many people on Discord because of my health at the time, but I'm getting back into everything, and I need to reach out to you because you reached out to me, and then I reached out to you to bring you on my channel because I was doing an Improv 2 live stream, and then you weren't there. You hit me up later, so you know. We need to get together. We need to talk, see what's going on. Haven't talked to you in a while. All right, so I'm going to read off these last... Time him out. Who do we need to time out? Are we timing out Fight the Flat Earth? Because He's gone, but I can remove his moderatorship real quick, and you guys can time him out anyway. All right, so let's see. Little Miss Betty Page, aka Tank Girl Junkie. All right, for £2. Opinions on JM Truth versus T Jump's debate yesterday. I haven't heard it yet. I have not gone back and listened to that debate. I'll check it out. I'll check it out today. Maybe I'll watch that before I go to sleep tonight, and I won't watch my debate until tomorrow. Usually I like to watch my debates and see what I could improve on. Sometimes I realize that the way I word something, like tonight, I totally jacked something up tonight. When I was trying to explain the two balls at 1 kilogram, one being bigger than the other, I literally said one ball can fit in one hand, the other ball can fit in two hands. That's not a very scientific way of explaining something. But at the same time, I was trying. Flat Earth Aussie Jesus was already struggling with what I was telling him, so I was trying to give it in a way where he could picture it in his head, and that we could carry the conversation on speaking on the same terms. But when I go back and listen to that, I'll also see how I said it, and see, like, not reenact the scene, but kind of like walk myself through it again, making the corrections and trying to remember how best to say it moving forward. So yeah, I'll go check out that JM Truth debate tonight, most likely, before I go to bed, which I'm going to bed after this. I'm dead tired right now. The Athens 619 for $10. Love you, bro, man. Can't wait to see you again. I hate to play devil's advocate, but what if the roles were reversed and a Glober went to children and said the Earth was a sphere? Would she get the same backlash? Yeah, Athens 619. I'm going to tell you, man. I said this from the beginning, that as adults, it's not my responsibility to teach your children. It should never. And when you send a kid to school, you have a certain expectation that you get from that, process. You send a kid to school because you want your kid to learn a certain curriculum that you agree with, or you might not agree with it. You know what I'm saying? You might think, I don't believe in the globe earth. I'm a flat earther. I don't want my kid to learn about that. So I'm going to homeschool them. I'm not going to send them to public schools. But when you send your kid to a public school, you expect a certain amount of education to be given to them. And you expect the education to be consistent with what, what's accepted by society. Of course, you don't want to send your kid off to class and go, I want you to be successful, so go to school and learn, and they come back saying, yeah, my teacher told me the earth was flat. That would be a problem for me if my son did that. Now, if I found out that there was a kid at my son's school, when he was in school, for instance, who was being taught by his parents that the earth was flat, I would defend that parent's right to teach their children what they want to teach them. Now, I think it is abuse, and I think that if you tell them that, if you go into them and you say, hey, you know what, they're going to teach you that the earth is a globe, you need to learn that, but I believe the earth to be flat, I don't think there's a problem with that. But when you go in there and you set the child up for failure to begin with by saying, don't listen to your teachers, they're going to teach you this, you're only going to this school because I can't fucking find a job and you have to go to public schools, I'm not smart enough to homeschool you. Well, yeah, like, you're allowed to tell your children that you believe the earth is flat. You can even tell them that they should believe the earth is flat. But at the same time, you better tell them to get that education in school, or they're going to be in the same situation that you are. Broke, homeless, no relationship with your family, or if you do have a relationship with your family, it's very strained. I'm not saying every flat earther goes through this, but you do see it is very prevalent in their community, a strained relationship with their friends, family, and loved ones. Okay, let's see. But yeah, good point, Athens. I think that should be a point that should be recognized. Lucian Andrews for 10 bronze. Psh, I don't care about you, team. Yeah, I don't care about you either, Lucian. But thank you very much for the super chat. Obviously, you care about me a little bit. J.L. Warren for $4.99. That was because of Batman's greatest nemesis, Joel Schumacher. What do you What are you referring to? I heard somebody refer to the Adam West Batman. I'm only talking about movie Batmans, not the TV show Batman. I thought Adam West was a great Batman. The plot hole for $2. Time him out. What? I don't know who you want me to time out, but done and done. Timing out now. Jackalope Herdmaster for $5. Did I send a super chat yet? Can't remember. Here's one just in case. Well done crucifying Flat Earth Aussie Jesus, Team Skeptic. Thank you very much, Jackalope. I appreciate the super chat. I appreciate the words of support that you and the others have given me. I don't know, man. I can only tell you guys that I truly, truly enjoy doing this. I ultimately want to be your entertainer. I want you guys to say, what's the new funny Flat Earth or funny Team Skeptic video that's up right now? And if you don't find a new funny one, you say, well, shit sucks around the house. Let's go watch, Team Skeptic make fun of these Flat Earth idiots. That's what I want to be. And I felt like tonight I did a really good job proving my point, being a little funny, and not losing my head. Kept my head the whole time through. Oh, okay. Joel Schumacher directed Batman Forever. I guess when I saw Schumacher, I was thinking of the race family. I believe that's what it is. Marcianista, great performance, team. Wasted on FEAG. Yeah, you can only get better. You can only perfect your craft with practice. So even if it seemed as though Flat Earth Aussie Jesus is, pretty much low-hanging fruit, we'll say, I don't feel like that was a wasted amount of time. I felt like I learned something and I grew from that. You can all see it in Fight the Flat Earth. He does so many debates that he's really, really, really good at it now. He's had a lot of practice, and he knows his stuff. So I hope to be that good one day. I hope to be able to be able to debate people like that without making them feel like I'm so overbearing on them that they just don't even want to come back to my channel. All right. Roxy Lowry says, hey, Team Skeptic, hope you're doing well. I am starting to feel better, Roxy. I take that back. I've been feeling better for a while, but my voice, for whatever reason, my voice goes away by the end of the day. It stopped doing that. Like, I can, right now when I'm talking, I can tell that it's still a little raspy, it's still a little strained, but I think that you guys, it probably sounds close to normal for you guys. So I'm thinking my video, as soon as that support ticket gets closed out, I will have a new video up same day. I just have to wait for them to close my support ticket out. The primary reason for that is that if I put in a video and it gets demonetized to begin with, I can't even request a review because there's an open support ticket, and the support ticket's not at the base level. It's already gone on to like higher ups because of the whole hacking incident. It went to a whole different department than your regular YouTube department. So yeah, as soon as I get the email saying, okay, well, we've closed that ticket out, how do you rate our performance? I'll be able to upload at that point. All right. So did team have corona from Planar Walk? I haven't been tested. My son was tested, but it came back negative, but he was also one of the first to be tested. Ever since he's been sick, we've been quarantining. I've been out maybe 5 times in the past 2 weeks, and I think 3 times were to go to my mom's house to pick up, official mail that came in. We've even pushed off celebrating my son's 20th birthday, which he just turned 20 the other day. We're pushing that off until after the social distancing and stay-at-home orders are lifted. We're doing our best to contribute to society because, guys, I cannot stress to you enough the stupid people that are about to wreak havoc on this world. Okay? They're protesting stay-at-home orders. Are you kidding me? By the simple fact that these people are getting together and protesting in groups is the way you spread the virus. This is going against everything we have said and we're trying to do. These people really need to watch some of Thunderfoot's information on the COVID-19 and its progression and what it means truly to our economy to reopen early. We reopen early, and essentially every dollar that the government is going to take away from every American citizen to make up for this financial thing that has to happen. And it's unfortunate that the taxpayers are going to have to pay this money. It's a very unfortunate thing. But what's even more unfortunate is the fact that these jackasses are about to set us back to the day that we needed that money. See, the whole purpose of giving us that money was to extend us as long as we could without going to work, without putting ourselves in a position to spread this virus, and spread we will. And we're still putting on 40,000 cases. Yesterday in America, 39,000 cases of COVID, new cases. Yes, we are no longer in the exponential growth, but we are still growing as a nation. New cases are still coming in, 40,000 at a time. I'm seeing people making fun of people wearing a mask in a car. Yeah, do you also make fun of people wearing a hat inside of their car or a hat inside of a house? When you see people driving around, are you so fucking petty that you bother to point out that they're still wearing their hat? If you're not, then shut the fuck up, please. Do America and the rest of the world a favor and keep your dumbass opinions to yourself. That's what you need to do if you're that type of person. Because you are the fucking problem. Bottom fucking line. Alright. So I guess we're going to be closing it down. It was just an after show. I love you guys. You guys are fucking awesome. Thank you to everybody who was able to super chat. Let me make sure I didn't miss any. And let me check my other thing real quick. Okay, well, yeah, I think we're good. All right, well, yes, thank you, GS Geology. There's some things that, when you talk flat Earth, I can't let you get away with it. You might think I'm talking over you, but you're just wrong. When you're making fun of people who are trying to help out, you're just wrong, especially when it's something serious like this. And I'm not going to fucking let anybody, and believe me, I'm in the process of losing close associates of mine over ignorant Facebook and Twitter posts. And I'm like, you know what? Now that I know that you're this type of person, I really need to separate you from the rest of my life. That's how bad it's getting with some of these people and their beliefs. Their very, very non-scientific, ignorant beliefs on how to fix the problem that we as a human species are facing right now. So I'm going to leave it at that, guys. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out tonight. Thank you, Roxy. We love you too, and we're here for you. When you say you're here for me, do you mean you're within earshot range? I'm not sure. I think you meant to put HERH. But I'm only pointing that out because you love me, and I love you guys too. Let's see. Kaiser Cube. This isn't about Flat Earth. This is about you enmeshing opinions with facts. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Alright. Yeah, Airy. I don't know which one's the right way. I think it's Air. You not streaming more time anytime soon, Skeptic? Yeah, I was just a bit... When I was sick, it was hard for me to really do anything, to be honest. I went through some shit, guys. I'm going to be... Before I get out of here, let me tell you guys something. I went through some mental, stress, okay? Not depressed. I understand that there's people out there that are truly depressed. I'd never want to, reduce what they go through to what I went through. It was just the piling up of emails, the piling up of Discord messages, the not feeling good, the self-isolation, the quarantining, everything just added up, and it really started to weigh on me mental health-wise. I'll just spit it like that. I needed the break. I needed to get away for a second, truly heal my body, and give myself a fresh restart mentally, which That's what today's all about. So let's hope they get that support ticket cleared off tomorrow so I can upload my video. Other than that, I guess I'm going to see you guys later, man. Y'all have a great night. Oh my god, I'm going to fail. Where's the goddamn shit at? Okay, I haven't started my outro yet for those of you that are already typing fail. I know you exist. I know you exist. I know you're in there typing failure right now. Let's see. Who's this one? Oh, look, Pepper Talks good night. Alright, I haven't failed yet, so guess what, guys? I'm Team Skeptic, and I'm out.